Aliens. They can't stop harassing us, and they don't have any respect for our holidays. Case in point, the mysterious UFO case in Warminster that started on Christmas Day, 1964. This is the series where I tell you a story, its subsequent theories and explanations, and then I let you make up your mind. This time in the You Decide franchise, are the aliens at it again as they terrorize the English countryside in an incident known as the Warminster Thing? UK folklore and history is rife with UFO sightings and incidents. The Rendlesham Forest incident immediately springs to mind. Still have to make a vid about that one. Yeah, I got a lot of work still ahead of me. But in the mid-60s and early 70s, a series of UFO sightings and paranormal phenomena occurred in the otherwise idyllic and tranquil town of Warminster, just southwest of Salisbury Plain. Yes, the one where Stonehenge resides. A vid about that one is coming up in early January. More on that at the end of this vid. The events eventually got into the national press and even culminated in a documentary. As always, a link in the description. A young lad named Gordon Faulkner claimed to have taken a photograph of a typical UFO. This was on the 29th of August in 1965. It gained a lot of publicity in the national tabloid press, despite of Gordon claiming it was taken from the city center. A certain Roger Houghton said in 1994 that he and Gordon faked the picture with a button and a cotton reel. Why bother? He could have just thrown a plate in the air. The story didn't begin there, however. It actually began on Christmas Day 1964 as Marjorie Bye was walking to Christ's Church to attend Mass, and something bizarre happened. Arthur Shuttlewood reports in the Warminster Mystery. The air was brazenly filled with a menacing sound. Sudden vibrations came overhead, chilling in intensity. They tore the quiet atmosphere to righteous rags and descended upon her savagely. Shockwaves pounded at her head, neck and shoulders. That certainly doesn't sound like Santa Claus's sled to me. Within weeks, Shuttlewood, who was the features editor of the Warminster Mystery, got flooded with similar reports of sonic attacks from all over town. Even though most of the townspeople never heard of UFOs or flying saucers at the time, by June 65, strange objects were reported to be seen in the skies. This lasted into the early 70s when sightings began to decline. Officially, the sightings ended in 77, although once in a while some still report UFOs in the vicinity. Shuttlewood soon became the center of the Warminster incident and even reported contacts with the aliens that started with phone calls. And he soon was visited by perfect Aryan aliens called Adamski and Alingam. They sound racist to me and I don't like it. Shuttlewood died in 1996. He probably gave someone else's phone number to the aliens. Oops, the secret is out. Just kidding, not fond of the racist thing. There is lots more details that I could tell about this incident, but it would lead us too far for this vid. So if you are interested, as always, I left links to my sources in the description box below. And now I have a small problem, because in my research I found lots of references to the story, yet explanations aren't plentiful here. And that's the premise of this series. Bummer. The many reports in the national press most probably rule out a hoax, although it could be said that Shuttlewood's reports on his alien contacts could be seen as a way to earn money, or the rantings of someone with a mental problem. He's cuckoo. There is a military base present near Warminster, and it is known as a military town. It is used by the UFO community as a possible reason for the visits of the aliens. However, it is no large step to say that the sightings might be explained by military craft unknown to the townsfolks. It would explain the UFOs and maybe even the sounds. There's also reports of some tectonic activity in the area. A noisy affair to say the least. And tectonic activity can lead to earthlights or a kind of reversed lightning. More on this in my vids on UFOs and alien abduction, of which you can find links in the description. This incident stopped cars, killed animals, terrified people, and spawned numerous stories about paranormal sightings and disturbances. But what really happened in that small town called Warminster? You decide. There are changes coming up on this channel. As you can see, we are in a nice Christmas themed TV studio. I have been experimenting with virtual studios, and from mid-January you will see me appear in the one I like best. One Christmas themed vid still coming up, and another 2 vids in January that are not in my new studio. I hope you're gonna like it, and I will see you next week. Did you like the video? Click the like button. Leave comments or start a discussion in the comment box. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. I have a vlog channel, so if you want to get bored, why don't you check it out? And you can follow me on social media. All links in the description. See you next time!